Took a loss, I'm a boss in my hood. Whoa. I'm sounding like I'm Ross in the hood. Double cross me, I leave you on the cross in the hood. I'm good, I got new money. Yep, what's good, my peoples? Let's get straight into this real versus fake, alright? On the left, we got the retail. On the right, we got the fake. And these are the maniere 4s, the original maniere 4s. The first ones that came out. To me, the best ones that's out, in my opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. But difference is the retail, I got a 10. And then the fake ones, I got a 10.5. And reason being is because when I was usually a size 10. I'm really a 10.5, but I would squeeze my feet in a size 10. But once they started making these shoes with slimmer toe boxes, I realized I can't do that no more. So I need the 10.5. But I had purchased these in a size 10. So these will be super tight on me. But as y'all can see from the plastic, they both got this one has a plastic coating over it. So you can take that off, it will look more shiny. But they both have the same pattern. The A is going sideways. Right? When you have a cheaper batch, it will have the A's going up and down, the wrong direction. So there's a difference between quality batches and DH gate or, lower quality batches and stuff like that. So that's what this is. Updated. It was a mistake or whatever, but they fixed it and boom, there you have it. Same thing with the, well, let's look at the labels. Y'all can look at the labels, compare it, do all that investigation that y'all do, see what's different, see what's not. I don't really care about that. Other than that, the box looks good. The label look kind of funky right here, but other than that, the box looks good. The shiny speckles on the box look good. Whatever. Let's get into the shoes. Y'all know I usually don't do videos on my days off, but I said forget it. I might as well do a video. Is the color off? It might be. It might be a slightly different color, I'm not sure. But the boxes do look different. As far as like the color wise, I don't know if it's got a different shine to it or it's just a different color, but it does look different. If you have them side by side, you can see the difference. If not, good luck. All right, we have the inside of the box with the maniere. Of course, there's gonna be minor differences. It's more clear on the real one, obviously. The word is a little harder to read on the fake one, so that's what I get from that. Let me know in the comments if you see the same thing. Plus, I just think it's pixelated more here, so where you can see the pictures behind it. Here looks more like bunched up, and you can't see it too clearly. All right, that's that. Let's get to the paper. Look at the size of the A's and how they look. It looks different. They haven't got it down. But who cares? Who wears the paper, right? I mean, if you're out here trying to wear the shoe, then that's what it's for. If you're out here trying to buy the shoe on the resale market, make sure you got the small A's. Make sure they bunched up. If it's looking like this, then you got yourself a fake. And also, this one too as well, the different version, has the A's all big when they should be smaller. All right. Finally get into the shoes. Has a YCM sticker back there. As well as the fakes YCM sticker back there. Let's take a look at the left shoe right quick. See, in this particular shoe, they put the bag right here on the wrong shoe. They put it on the right shoe, but that's, people could always switch it out. Put it on the other shoe to make it look more legit, whatever. But let's compare this left shoe with the left shoe right quick. All right, let's look at the toe box. Look at the toe box shape. All right, you can see the difference in the shape. And like I always say in all my videos, and I gotta reiterate it all the time, even retail to retail, you're gonna have differences. I could show you 2 different retail pairs, and we can point out differences. All right, that's just the way the game go. But in this instance, I can only show you what's in front of me. So the shape of the toe right here is different than this. This is more boxy, square. This is more pointy, like that, right? Let's take a look at the other one that I have here. Put it in the middle. So let's put the retail in the middle. Take a look at the toes. Right, so
yeah, that's what I said.
Look, it has a slice in the toe too as well. Yeah, like I said, actually, you see how this one is more pointy? These two are actually more kind of accurate. This fake to the retail one. See, this toe is like kind of like real ugly, and these came from maniere, so these came directly from them. So you know what I mean? You would think that the shape would be more like this for real, but it's not. It's like cut off. It looks funky, looks weird, and kind of looks like that too as well. At that fake, so interesting, very interesting. But what I do notice is both of these fakes, the laces are not tight, they're like wide. That's just something to keep in mind. That's not a legit checking thing. I'm just pointing it out, all right? But yeah, the toes, look at that. The toes, definitely closer on the left than the right. I do like this one better though. I do prefer that one. But moving on, look at the cages. The cages look different than the retail, which is in the middle. You can see the color behind the cage is darker on the retail, and the cage itself is like thinner caging on both of the fakes. So that, you know, that looks different. And remember, these shoes are old, so I don't think they're gonna update them anymore. But this is the most updated pair, the one I'm showing you on the Rizite. The one on the left came with the plastic the wrong way, and that could have been the only thing wrong with that pair. You know what I mean? They made a mistake with the plastic and they corrected it and then kept the same batch. Who knows? But let's take a look at the heel right quick, with the retail being in the middle. And from what I can see, the pair on the right got the best color matching. This one looks different than that, and maybe that's why this is the updated pair. You dig? But yeah, that color definitely matches better. Even the black tone of the heel tab looks better than this. This kind of looks like it scratches too easy. I don't like that at all. And then as far as how it feels, you know, that's how you could always legit check a pair of Jordan 4s. It always feels different. You can feel the roundness on the bumps in the back. Over here is definitely like squared off. So always remember when you're checking for a pair of 4s, that's a very good tool to legit check. Making sure it's rounded on the back. The air feels like it's a little popped out more on the fake than the retail. You know, let's take a look at the stitching on the inside, and that's one thing that you could definitely tell on this particular pair. I don't know if all quilted pairs are like this, but look at this. See the quilt? It looks popped out. All the quilt is like 3D. All the squares in there are popping out. They're not flat. When you look at a pair of fake, they're not popping out. You see stitching on there, but you don't see the quilted. The quiltedness is not 3D. It's not popping out. It's flat. All right, let's take a look at this one right here. And that's pretty much the same thing. They're flat. They're not popping out. It's not 3D. All right, so that's a wonderful way of legit checking your pair, and that's probably where you can stop. Honestly, you could probably stop right there. But if you know, getting it to wear the shoe or whatever the case, you know, nobody's gonna see that while it's on your foot, the quilted. Let's move on to the A on the tongue. We got the A's on the tongue, right? One in the middle is the retail. And they all look, I guess, pretty good. I can't really tell no difference if there is one. But anyway, if there is one, look at it. You can tell me yourself. you know. Besides that, the air unit. Let's take a look at the air unit. The retail, cloudy. Look at that. These shoes are only a couple years old, and it's already cloudy. And I store these in a room temperature. A temperature of a good temperature room. It's not hot. It's not cold. Cloudy. You see a brand new clear bubble. Might be a good indication that it's a fake one, right? So that's that. Outsoles, I say it's pretty much the same. Right, it's pretty much the same. I can't really see no difference. The painting is bad, sloppy on the retail. Not looking any better on the fake ones either. I mean, it's just, you know, it costs Nike like, for these collabs, it probably costs them like $20 to make the shoe. And look at the stars. The stars are actually pretty nice. Stars are probably, probably pretty accurate. Only thing is, like I always say, they're more bunched up and uniformed on the retails than the fakes. All right. Besides that, we don't really got to go into the inside, but it does have that same message on all of them. It's about where you're going. On the other shoe, it gives you a different message. It's not about the shoes. It's about where you're going. Then on the inside of the shoe, you got this signature. And I've done real versus fakes on these before. I'm sure you've seen a bunch, but it's always nice to give you an updated video. I'm on maniere, bow, 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 and all that good stuff. We got that on the fakes too as well. So be cautious if you out here trying to pay resale for a pair. It looks pretty scary. It's pretty accurate. If you don't got the real one next to you, it's going to be very hard to tell. Just go by the things I told you. The things I like to point out and tell you is like some serious, legit checking guys. So we can go over every inch of the shoe, but every pair varies. That's what, like I told y'all before. That's why when you want to look for the darker color behind the cage and a thicker cage, one that moves, like this moves. When you look at that, when you move it, you can see the lines kind of like they painted over it. You see the lines, like those didn't get painted. Like they had the cage there, painted it, but they didn't get the behind the cage. You feel me? So this is just a dark foam behind it the whole way. You're not gonna see no lines. That's a legit checking guide. That won't vary pair to pair. See how this one, you move the cage, you can see the lines like white, like they didn't get painted that well. So that's 100% legit checking way right there. What else did I tell you? Make sure the toe is not all pointy. Like, well, I can't say that because maybe some retail pairs are pointy. But that cage thing, that's a 100% giveaway. And then that quilting, make sure it's popping out 3D. That's two things right there. You can stop right there. All right? Really, you can stop right there. But you got any questions or anything, hit me up on IG. I will answer your questions over there. We could chop it up. On YouTube, it's kind of iffy over there. So, like I said, if you want to contact me, hit up my Instagram, all right? You already know the vibes. I love y'all. Thanks for rocking with your boy. You feel me? The love is real. I love y'all back, man. At the end of the day, rock what you like, not because it's hype. Stand out and never blend in. Holla at me till next time, you heard? 100.